This is called Bermuda Triangle.
Cliff Marsh to the lovely, beautiful Enid. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Don. That was Don Williams, and I Believe in You, and husband Dave Totterdell. Happy returns to you today, and a happy, very, very happy birthday, because you do like Don Williams, I'm told by Linda and Alison and Paul from 7 Brady Close, Sandford, Crediton in Devon. And Mr. Alan Marsh, too, of 100 Bevington Road, Birkenhead in Merseyside, says, I'd be most obliged if you could play a request to mark the engagement of my daughter Karen to her boyfriend Peter Crumpton. My wife Olive and I have a wedding anniversary on the Wednesday the 5th of November, and please play something on that date for all 4 of us. And I think that particular one, Don Williams and I Believe in Love, was just the song for you all. So Mr. Alan Marsh, on behalf of all his family up there in Bevington Road, Birkenhead. Well, it's 30 minutes before 4 o'clock. A couple of minutes late, I'm afraid, but I'm sure Chris Ray won't mind too much up there at the sports desk.
No, it's all right, Ed. I'm on overtime up here. So
oh, that's all right.
We're going to begin with football, and first of all, a result in the European Cup Winners' Cup second round, second leg. Timisoara of Romania have beaten West Ham 1-0 with a 54th minute goal by Daniel.
BBC Radio 2 Traffic News.
Actually, this is some information from our travel unit for passengers on Western region of British Rail this evening. As a result of unofficial industrial action, 1/3 of all local peak hour services between Paddington, Ealing Broadway, Southall, Slough and Reading have been cancelled, and there'll be no service at all between Ealing and Greenford. Some later trains will also be affected, but all intercity trains will run normally. That's a massive message for passengers on Western region of British Rail in London to say that 1/3 of rush hour trains between Paddington and Reading have been cancelled this evening. The intercity service, however, is not affected. Oh, thank goodness for that. Our unlucky winner today, and a little bag of Radio 2 goodies, going to Ted Coltman of Churton Grove, Kings Heath in Birmingham. He wanted a record to celebrate his birthday today, and for his friend Ella Manning, whose birthday was on November the 3rd, but no luck with the request, but instead 1 or 2 little goodies on their way to you. Ted Coltman of Churton Grove, Kings Heath in Birmingham. Well, our last request now, and at 4 minutes before 4, our daughter Caroline Sale is 18 years young today. And we'd be delighted to say all the family from St Catherine's Avenue, Market, Bosworth, Nuneaton in Warwickshire, if you could play Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline to wish her health and happiness and success in the future. With much love. Oops, no, let's have the right record, Ed. Do you want to play that one for? It's one of those days. Mum and Dad and Nick and all the family. Is that you, Neil? Oh, that's better. I thought for a moment it was going to be Trudy, but it's not. It's going to be Sweet Caroline. Happy birthday, Caroline Sale. That's Neil Diamond and Sweet Caroline, and that's all we have time for today, I'm afraid, so it's good evening from your informer, Little Lady Stewart. Penalty saver to the gentry. Now, seriously, folks, be careful with your fireworks this evening, won't you? Stand well away, let somebody else light them. David Symonds will be with you following the 4 o'clock news with much more music, and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon once again at 2 o'clock, so I'll see you then. Bye!
The time is 4 o'clock. This is Chris Aldred at the Radio 2 News Desk. In the United States, it's now clear that the turnout in the election which swept Ronald Reagan to power was the...
And a very good afternoon from me, David Symonds. Here again with another blistering 2 hours of fun and frivolity. It's cold, though. Very taters. So we'll see if we can get something on to warm the cockles of your heart. Rogier van Otterloo and his orchestra begin proceedings today with a dance in the old-fashioned way. Rogier van Otterloo and his orchestra dance in the old-fashioned way. Instrumental version of Charles Aznavour's hit, and the time now nearly 9 minutes past 4. I didn't lose my bet on the American election either. A bit bleary-eyed from sitting up and watching it on television, listening to the results as they came through on radio. Much closer than I thought. But a couple of months ago, when I was in America, I detected that massive groundswell of opinion for Mr. Reagan. And I shall be at the pub later to collect my winnings. Now, it's Jack Jones, and we've only just begun.